To set up the boiler probe threshold value that triggers a refill when required, first I backed off the compression ring, which allows me to slide the probe up and down. This allows me to make or break contact between the water and probe inside the boiler. Next I connected the Arduino to my PC and opened Smart Coffee in Arduino IDE. First I made sure the heating element and pump relays were disabled. This is very important since I don't want the pump to refill the boiler while I'm calibrating. Next I enabled serial printing and uploaded the code to the Arduino. I then opened the serial monitor to observe the boiler probe value. With the boiler probe raised above the water level, the probe value is around 200. When I lower the probe into the water, the value jumps up to over 800. Now I can set my threshold value that triggers a refill somewhere in the middle of these two values. I'll set this value at 500 for now and re-upload the code. It's vital that the Arduino accurately detects a refill when required. Otherwise, if the threshold value is set incorrectly, the Arduino may never trigger a refill, which means the boiler would eventually run dry and potentially burn out the heating element. With this in mind, I verify that my threshold value is working by moving the probe and seeing if the Arduino triggers a refill correctly, which it is. I can also program the duration the pump runs for once a refill is triggered. Now I can retighten the compression ring and re-enable the heating element and pump to restore normal function. If the option to use the water reservoir probe is enabled, the process is similar. First I enabled serial printing and uploaded the code. To demonstrate the reservoir setup, I have this jug of water. On one side is a probe which is connected to the earth wire on my espresso machine. On the other side I have the touch sensitive probe connected to the Arduino. In the serial monitor, with the probe out of the water, the value is less than 100. With the probe touching the water, the value jumps up to around 600. With these numbers in mind, I'll set my water reservoir threshold somewhere in the middle of these two values and upload the code. Now I can verify if my threshold value is set correctly by moving the probe in and out of the water and seeing if the Arduino responds accordingly.